Hello to whoever is on. A little bit late this afternoon. Hey there. How are you? How are you all? Hi, Miss Charlene. How are you? Now, who would put that on there? That's crazy. Well, hi, Mason. How are you, Mace? Hi, Miss Sharon. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Miss Angela. Y'all come on in. Come on in. We got a good meal. I got it kind of set up at a different angle. I hope it works, okay? I just kind of want you to see the whole stove. So tonight, or this afternoon, is late afternoon, I am going to make a twice baked potato casserole. So rather than putting, hi Miss Gail Jackson, rather than putting the potatoes back into the shell, hi, Miss Diane. Hi, Miss Vivian. Welcome to everybody. We're going to put the potatoes into a dish and load it up, okay, and then put it in the oven for just a few minutes. Hi, Miss Martha. So we're going to do that first so we can get them in the oven and they'll get done so that you can see them. Hi, Odd You. Hi, Miss Marcia. Y'all come on in. Hi, Miss Kelly. Welcome to everybody. So let me show you what we have on the menu tonight, okay? I have my potatoes. That's kind of why I'm late, okay? I've been waiting on these potatoes to cook. I underestimated them. I have 4 large, and is it hot? No, it's not hot. 4 large baked potatoes, okay? Hi, Miss Pam. And what I'm going to do is split them open and take the meat out of them and put them into this dish, and then we'll add all kind of good stuff to them, okay? I got butter, a little milk. We have to put some salt in them because they're not salted, of course, okay? Cheese, sour cream, okay? We're going to mix it all up and throw them in the oven for about 20 minutes, okay? Hi, Miss Florina. And I'm looking from a distance here, y'all, okay? I also want to show you we have pork chops tonight. And we're going to fix these a little bit differently. We're not going to fry them. Okay, now we're not going to fry them tonight. I have my grill sitting there. If you can see that, I'm going to get that grill hot. We're going to put these pork chops on the grill, let them sear on that grill, and then I'll throw those in the oven for about 5 or 10 minutes because we don't want to dry them out. Okay, but we want to be sure that they are done. All right, and the other thing, I'll just be cooking some broccoli. I'm just going to steam some broccoli. Now, my husband, every now and again, we would go out, and I'm going to be cutting these potatoes while I'm talking. Every now and then, we used to go out, and what he liked was the grilled pork chops with apples. Have y'all ever had that? The cooked apples on top of the grilled pork chops? And so that is what I'm making tonight. I'm going to cook down just a couple of apples. These are my potatoes. Look how big some of these are, y'all. Look at those potatoes. And they're hot. Okay, so I'm going to get them out the skin. They are hot, hot, hot. Could have had this done, but I just took them out of the oven. So I wanted to be sure that they were done. Tell you what, I'll just scoop it out. As long as I can hold it. It's not going to be easy, y'all. It's not going to be easy. Okay, I washed my potatoes good. Scrub them with a brush before I bake them. Can y'all see good? I don't know, y'all. I don't know if this is working. How about that? Is that better? All right, we're going to get them out of the skin. And we want them hot when we fix them up, okay? Because the butter melts. They just work better when they're hot. Let's try to pull this skin off here. Try to pull it off. When I say hot, I mean hot. How are y'all doing today? I tell y'all what. It is raining cats and dogs here in Jacksonville. It's a good day to be in here cooking. All right, there we go. That's one. I only have 4 of them, y'all. You're not going to take my potato. Now, I asked my daughter to come in here and help me with the comments. Okay, so that's one. Look how big that potato is. I'm going to go ahead on and start putting some butter so it can start melting. And I just have some regular unsalted butter. I'm sure I'll add more. Okay. Hi, Miss Kenya. I missed your name. Looks like Miss Latika. Is it Miss Latika? Looks like, turn that down. Looks like she got a new name there. Ooh, these are hot.
Can't see from over here.
Look at your phone. Y'all, I'm going to get it together here. I promise you. I promise you. Once I get these peeled, we are ready to go. Ooh. I didn't want to come on too late.
Let's see. So Florina Major says, hello, Mrs. Carey. Louisiana is in the house.
All right, Miss Louisiana.
Pam Lee, I wonder if she's related. Angela Epps says, I heard you are the GOAT of cooking online.
Is that right? I don't know about that, but I do what I do.
Kenya Swain says, good Saturday afternoon, everyone.
Hey, Miss Kenya. And there's 2 Kenyas out there. I realized that when I went back and looked at the comments. There's 2 Kenyas. And both of them end with a S. Kenya, I think, is Schenkel and Kenya Swain. See, y'all? I remember that.
Ms. Gail Jackson said yes when you asked if they could see better.
Good.
Janet Fairclough, she says, good evening, Miss Carey. I hope all's well. Glad to be with you again.
Hey, Miss Janet.
Miss Vivian Lockwood says much better as far as her vision.
Good.
Miss Gail Jackson said that she's in Columbus, Georgia, and that it's breezy outside.
It's freezing?
Breezy.
Oh, breezy.
Someone else said that they're in Kansas City and it's cold.
Hey, Kansas City, I bet it is cold.
Miss Charlene Cheatham says pork chops with apples are very good.
Mm-hmm.
Grandmama of Stale Bread Alley says, hello, I love that meal.
Hi, Miss Grandma from Stale Bread Alley.
Yolanda Jennings says, good Saturday afternoon, Mrs. Carey from Huntsville, Alabama.
Hi, Miss Yolanda Jennings. I know one time you was on here and I said Jenkins, and I apologize for that.
Miss Charlene Cheatham says it's chilly in Dallas.
Dallas.
Miss Kenya Swain said, everyone please thumbs up the video.
Thank you. Thank you.
Miss Ann Jordan says, hi, Mrs. Carey. It is cold here in Mississippi. The meal is coming right along.
Hi, Miss Ann.
Miss Angela Epps says, do you do any catering?
No, ma'am. Here in Jacksonville, I guess the whole state of Florida, you have to be licensed. And catering, I've done things for family that has asked me to do something, but other than that, no, you gotta have a license. Now, here in the state of Florida, you don't have to have a license to bake. So I do bake cakes for some individuals that order them here in Jacksonville. You don't need a license for that. But food, yes you do.
Miss Charlene Cheatham says, nice big potatoes. They look good
Yes. And I'm almost done, y'all. I'm so sorry I'm taking y'all through this process here.
Someone says it's 27 degrees in Kansas City.
Wow.
I wish I was there.
I do too. We like the cold.
Mason is on here.
I know.
Hey, Mason.
All right, y'all. Ooh, y'all, these potatoes so hot. Good googa mooga. It's the last piece right here. And then we're going to get down with the get down and get these in the oven. And this twice baked potato casserole is good, y'all. I've made it one time before on camera. It is excellent. You get the same thing, you're just not putting it back into the potato shells or skins. God, that's hot. Okay, we are done. Now I'm going to mash these up. Okay, there we go. That is over. Okay, we're going to mash them up. I'm going to put a little bit more butter. A little bit. And I think while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead on and get this grill hot for these pork chops. I know, y'all. That's a good half stick. It's all good. It's all good. Just going to mash them up. And they don't have to be mashed like mashed potatoes. They don't have to be that smooth, okay? This is a twice baked potato. So if they're not that smooth, it doesn't matter.
Miss Sharon Red says, Miss Carrie, did you get those large potatoes from Sam's?
No, I got these from Publix. Okay, so now that we have our potatoes, we got them mashed up just a little bit. That's all I need. Okay.
Miss Charlene Cheatham says, just thumbs up, please remember to do so.
Yeah, y'all do it. Give me a like on this. Y'all know I also have super chats. Yes, if you feel inclined. And y'all know I ain't one to beg. Okay, that's enough of that. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take and put everything else in here, and we're going to get this in the oven. I also have some scallions to go in here.
Miss Deloise Calloway says, hi, Carrie.
Hi, Miss, is it Deloise or Delois?
Oh, Deloise.
Yeah, I remember the name. Okay, let's get some sour cream in. And we're just going to load it up, okay? We are going to load this up. Use that whole thing. It ain't going to hurt nothing. Going to put some cheese in. I just have some shredded cheese. It's called, this one here is 4 cheese. Load it up. Want that cheese all throughout. Oh, y'all, I have some bacon. I burnt the first batch of bacon. I don't mind telling you, I did. Forgot it was in the oven. So we're going to crumble some bacon up in here. Don't that look good already, y'all? That's my scallions. Gonna save a few for the top. Let me turn on this skillet so we don't have to wait for it. Turn on my skillet, y'all, back here, okay?
Everyone didn't say hi, but there's 50 people.
That's all right. That's all right. There's always somebody in the cut. I'm just glad whoever's watching, even if you don't want to speak, I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Y'all, this already smells good. We got to put some salt. We got to put some salt because we didn't have any salt. I can't eat without salt in my potatoes. I don't know about y'all.
Miss Charlene Cheatham says, more butter, more butter, more butter, more butter.
More better.
That's literally
This is some whipping, heavy whipping cream. If I need more milk, I'll have to put some regular milk in. I'm going to put some all-purpose, just a little bit, because we want it to have a little flavor.
Miss Julia Cox says, hello, ma'am. I just got on. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Julia. This is garlic powder.
Miss Rucker says, hello from West Virginia. Love your videos.
Thank you. What's her name?
M-Y-R-I-A, I guess.
Oh, Maria.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gwen Oglesby says, hello, Miss Carrie.
Hi, Miss Oglesby.
Tamatha, kind of like Samantha.
Hi, Miss Tamatha.
McMullen says, hi, Carrie.
Okay, so let's crush up some bacon. Just break it up, y'all. Break it up. Want that bacon in there. I got that bacon just the way I want it. Not too hard and not too soft, okay? Let me wash that off my hands real quick.
Miss Calloway says, tell Carrie I watch her videos over and over. I love it.
Thank you, Miss Calloway. All right, y'all. I want to be sure I didn't forget anything.
Mom, Miss Rucker says it's Myra. She said her mother spelled her name wrong.
Oh, I think she might have told me that. Somebody told me that. It's Myra. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm giving you a whole new name.
Miss Sabina Imanova, she says hi.
Hi, Miss Sabina. Samantha, will you hand me the milk out of there? I want to be sure I got everything in here. Okay, so y'all, we got sour cream, we got cheese, we got milk, we got bacon. I feel like I'm forgetting something I had for this. Maybe not. We got our cheese, okay? This is going to go in the oven. Of course, we're going to cover it with some cheese. Yes.
Mom, Miss Aisha screams. She says hello from North Carolina.
Hi, Miss Aisha.
Miss Sabina, she says hello everyone from Belgium. Wow.
Belgium. Welcome. Wow.
Miss Tina Battle says, hi, Mrs. Carrie. Love your videos. Looks good from Rocky Mountain, North Carolina.
All right, Miss Tina. Okay, y'all. We don't have to mix this to death. It's ready.
That's good enough.
Yes, it is. Okay, this is going to cook in the oven. I'm going to give it about 20 minutes, okay? Because we got to sear these pork chops.
Mom, Miss Carolyn Smith says, happy Saturday, Mrs. Carrie and everyone.
Hi, Miss Carolyn. And y'all, a few people have asked me about doing my lives in a horizontal, you know, the way I do my videos. Well, the thing is, I can't interact if I'm doing it horizontally because then you can't see my head. And maybe you don't want to. I don't know. Okay? But there's a process to doing it horizontal, which I don't know that well. Mama, but this just kind of works a little bit better.
Mama Sheehan says those are going to be some fire potatoes.
Yes, ma'am.
Everything in them she likes. Miss Sharon Red says, hi, Carrie. What part of the East Coast are you from? She said she used to live in Bronx, New York.
I was born and raised in Queens, New York. But I've been here ever since I was 14. My parents lived up north. In fact, my father retired from Green Bus Line in New York after 35 years of service. But I only lived there for 14 years, and then they moved us all here. Really, really, really.
Mom, Miss Princella Thomas. She says,
hi, Miss Princella.
She says, looking good, Mrs. Carrie, and daughter looking good. Mrs. Vivian Lockwood says, looking good already, and it's not even baked yet.
That's right. This is good stuff here, y'all. And it's quick. You just have to bake your potatoes first, of course. And I guess you can microwave them too. I'm just not big on shortcuts like that. I need to learn how to do it, but.
I've never seen sour cream beef.
Okay, this is going in the oven.
Miss Brenda White says, hey, honey.
Miss who?
Brenda White.
Hi, Miss Brenda White. Okay, y'all. Y'all think that's enough? Probably.
Miss Priscilla Thomas says that she's in Galveston, Texas.
All right.
Miss Calloway says, what are you cooking for Easter, Carrie? I love your holiday videos, yummy.
Same thing as always. I'm gonna have them do Cornish hens. Not doing a turkey. We're not big on turkey. I'm gonna do dressing with those Cornish hens, and probably some collard greens, macaroni and cheese. Your basic meal.
Miss Patricia Jackson says, hi, Chef Carrie.
I'm just washing my hands, y'all.
She says, hi, Chef Carrie. Some good cooking going on. I'm present. That's Miss Patricia Jackson.
Hi, Miss Patricia Jackson.
Miss Red says, okay, I was born in New Haven, Connecticut, and my mom moved to Birmingham, Alabama.
These are going in.
She was 12.
350. Oven is on 350. Okay? You know, everything in here is done. We're just melting the cheese, basically.
Well, I'm going to repeat myself.
Okay, what did you say?
Miss Red says, okay, I was born in New Haven, Connecticut, and my mom moved to Birmingham, Alabama when she was 12.
Oh.
Miss Aisha Spring,
Let's get rid of all of this.
she says, I have been binge watching your videos, and thank you so much for the warm, enjoyable videos.
Thank you.
Miss Vivian Lockwood says that she's definitely going to try this.
Yes, ma'am. Just potatoes and goodies. That's it. Okay, let me make space for this here. Space.
Rhoda Stevenson says, hi, Karen.
I'm just getting it together, y'all. That's all I'm doing. So we can drop these pork chops.
Rhoda Stevenson, Mom, she says, hi, Carrie.
Hi, Miss Rhoda. I remember your name. I remember a lot of your names. Don't think I don't. Okay, pork chops. Y'all tell me if y'all can see this griddle. It's hot, okay? I'm just putting a little bit of olive oil. Give them a head start, all right? And y'all know this is probably going to get a little loud. Turn on the fan on low. You can do this in a pan. It doesn't have to be a griddle. I need something to set that on. Just sit.
Miss Fletcher, she says, hello, I really enjoy watching your videos. I like to hear you say, it's okay, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Thank you, Miss Fletcher. Thank all of y'all. Okay, here we go with our pork chops.
Move it closer.
I need to get closer?
No, I move it closer.
No, you all right there.
No, I'm talking about the camera.
Now, I've already seasoned these, y'all. Your basic seasoning, salt, pepper, whatever you like. Okay? Garlic, of course. Now, y'all know I'm going to try to get all of these on here at one time.
Miss Carolyn Smith, she says, everyone don't forget to give Mrs. Carey a thumbs up before leaving.
All right, we got them all on there, y'all. Look at that. Okay, so now while those are cooking,
Miss Carolyn Smith says, everyone don't forget to give Mrs. Carey a thumbs up before leaving.
oh, thank you. Thank you.
And Ms. Gail Jackson says, thumbs up, comment, and share.
All right, while those are cooking, and we're going to turn these bad boys up, okay, because we want a really good, nice color on them, okay? We're going to, I have 2 apples here, Honey Crisp, not that it matters, okay? But these hold up pretty good. These are my favorite. If you can't find these, you can do Granny Smith. And I'm just going to saute these a little bit. That's all we're going to do. We're going to peel them.
Miss Margaret Parker says, hey, Miss Carrie, glad I caught another live. This gives me an idea for dinner.
All right. Yes.
Miss Angela Cheatham, Miss Epps, she says, I heard you say that you are from Queens. I'm watching from Newberry, South Carolina. I met my husband visiting family in South Carolina. He is also from Queens.
Oh.
Miss Cynthia Joyce, she says, hi, Carrie. I am probably late to the chat. And then she says,
Hey, Miss Cynthia Joyce.
Miss Sabina says, I want to thank you for the recipe. Mrs. Carrie's is very tasty. I will follow you.
Thank you, Miss Sabina.
Miss Yolanda Jennings says, I never thought to stick my electric griddle on top of the stove.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a good idea. I love to hear you say pepper. You have an accent.
And I don't know if y'all noticed, but I stutter. So sometimes when I say words, I say them wrong on purpose so that they don't come out with me stuttering. Okay, if I feel it coming on. And I'm just cutting these potatoes, Lord, these apples up. I'm peeling them. And we're only going to cook them just for a little while. Put a little sugar in them, a little lemon juice in them, and just let them saute for a little while. I'll probably put a little clove or either cinnamon so he can have them for on top of his pork chops. This apple here is not as nice as that last one.
Miss Patricia Jackson says, all right now, New York. I'm from Manhattan, born and raised in Harlem when it was the place to live.
Wow.
She said she was blocks away from the Apollo.
Yes, okay.
Grandmama of Stalebread Alley, she says, I love your accent.
Well, thank you. I didn't know it was an accent, but thank you. I lived here for so long.
Mrs. Cheryl Wright says, hello, Carrie. She's from Deerfield Beach.
All right, you here in Florida. What's her name again? Because I didn't call her.
Cheryl Wright.
Hi, Miss Cheryl Wright. Okay, y'all, that's our apples. I cut as close to the core as I could. Let's check these pork chops. Because I smell them. Let's see what they're looking like. Now, this particular griddle, oh yeah, they're beautiful, y'all. This particular griddle, you'll hear it go up and come back down. It does that on its own. When it gets a little bit too hot, it will lower its temperature and then it'll come back. Mercy. Now, these are not going to get done here, y'all. I want y'all to see these. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Miss Cheatham says there's 70 watching, now there's 74. And only one thumbs up. It needs to match up. Thank you.
Y'all only have one thumbs up. Well, see, once you get into live, then you have to go out.
Oh, yeah.
So,
that's fine.
Okay, I'm adding a little olive oil because it appears to be a little bit dry down here. Don't worry about it. It's not too much. Okay. And I think I'm going to turn this up as high as it goes, which is 400. Let me set this timer on here. Okay, now while those are cooking still, we're going to cook our apples.
Do you need the milk again?
Do
you need the milk again?
No, put it up. Put it up. All right, y'all, I'm turning on my apples. I got them here on this small, oh, y'all can't even see, Lord Jesus. Let's see. Okay, these are our apples. I probably could move them to this front eye. It won't hurt anything. I'm going to put in just a smidgen of sugar. This is a half cup. I got half of that, okay? So I'm not making a pie. Just putting a little bit in here to get them cooked down a little bit.
My Miss Angela Miller, she says, hello, I'm Angie.
Hi, Miss Angie. Okay, and I'm going to put a smidgen of lemon juice in there. Let's put just a drop of lemon juice in these apples, y'all. Just a drop. The stove took a drop too. Let's get that up so it won't burn. And I think I'm getting my cloves here. I think I'm going to put in a smidgen of cloves, y'all. Just a tiny wee bit. And some cinnamon. Where's my cinnamon? Oh. Tiny bit of cinnamon, y'all, to give these apples some taste. That's all right. It's all right. Look at that beautiful pork chop, y'all. And y'all see that? How pretty that is. And actually, right now, what I can do is turn this griddle this way. All right, now y'all can see them.
I think she's talking about smidges. But Miss Vivian Lockwood says she loves that word. Miss Diane Mooneyma says hello.
Hi, Miss Diane.
Miss Gwen Oversee, she said, watch that towel on the stove.
That towel, oh yeah, it's wet. It's wet. Thank you, though.
My Miss Rhoda Stevenson, she said, Terry, I made your biscuits the other day, and now I think that I'm a pro.
I'm not a pro. Good for you. Biscuits was one of those things that my mother cooked all the time. I'm going to drop in a smidge of water, y'all. Just a smidge. And as a kid, I didn't like biscuits. They just didn't appeal to me. And I'll eat them now, but I'm not crazy about them. I have to have some jam or jelly. So I didn't pay her any attention. Oh, I didn't cut an apple. Even with the yeast rolls, I will make them. They're nothing like hers because that was something else. And I think I told y'all that story before. Before she passed, she would beg me to get in the kitchen and make those yeast rolls, and it just seemed like it was too much. But after she passed, and it wasn't until after she passed, I got in here and I started making yeast rolls.
Making those tomorrow, right?
I don't know. Yeast rolls takes a half day to make, including the rising and all that. It's yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put a little piece of butter in these apples.
That smells good.
And get these ready to go into the oven.
My Miss Laverne Hunter, she says, wow, that looks so delicious. Yummy.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All right, y'all. Just drying off my pan. What's that? The pork chop in the cake. And because this griddle is like temperature controlled, it won't let them get as dark as I want them. But that's okay. These are good, y'all. Look at that. Can you see these, Samantha, from where you are?
Yes.
Okay.
Really good. Mom, Miss Jacqueline Lindsay, she said.
And they're not putting out any grease. For some reason, they're not putting out any grease.
Mom, Miss Jacqueline Lindsay says good afternoon.
Hi, Miss Jacqueline. Okay, we give them like 5 minutes and that's it. We'll throw them in the oven.
CB.
Those apples. Hey, CB Kind. Is that CB Kind?
It just says the letters C and then D-E-E.
Oh, CB, yeah.
He or she said, hi, Miss Carrie, I am late today, but always on time for your good cooking. Again, you are cooking one of my favorites. Best wishes always.
Thank you. Now, what I'm going to do on this other back eye, y'all, is just drop some water. I'm just going to steam some broccoli in butter and salt. That's it. Butter and salt.
My Miss Aisha Stream says pork chops look amazing.
Thank you.
Miss Gail Jackson. Oh, thank you. She says, thank you, Samantha, for helping with the love. Thank you. I'm an English teacher.
Okay, a little bit of water, y'all. When it comes to a boil, I put some salt and some butter and drop the broccoli. Let me show you. I don't know if I already did. I already cut my broccoli up. I had a head of broccoli, okay? I took and cut it up, washed it good, and I'm going to drop it in that water and let it steam.
Mom, Miss Calloway says your daughter is doing an excellent job reading the comments for you today.
She should.
Oh, thank you.
She does teach, y'all.
I'll be back next Saturday. Mom, Jean Watts says hi.
Hi, Miss Jean Watts.
Sean says hi, Carrie. Sending my love from Queens, New York.
All right. Hi, Miss Sean.
Miss Vivian Lockwood says yes, it's a process making the yeast roll.
Yes, ma'am. Got to have your head and your mind in it. And your heart.
Oh, Miss Angela Miller, she says she's been watching your videos. Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
Oh, yes, I am. Sean says, Samantha, you are a lucky girl. God bless y'all's family. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Miss Angela Miller, she says that she is from Chicago.
Okay. Is it cold in Chicago? Okay, y'all. They're about ready to come off. Yes, they are. Let me check these on.
Oh, Miss Gail Jackson. She says, LOL, I meant the live Samantha. Yes, yes. Miss Princella Thomas, she says, I think Mrs. Carey should invite everybody that watches her over to eat.
Come on over.
Oh, she said it's freezing, Mom. Miss Angela Miller, who's in Chicago.
Oh, I bet. I bet. All right, y'all. These apples are almost done. I'm just waiting on them to kind of get fork tender. And they'll be ready to go. Didn't do much to them because we're eating them with that meat. Yes. Okay, we're going to take these pork chops off.
Oh, Mom. You have to thank Miss Carolyn Smith. She just sent you $20.
OMG, Miss Carolyn Smith. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my goodness, that's the first time ever, y'all. Thank you.
No, my yesterday when I was testing it out, that was the first one ever.
Yeah.
But this was the first real one. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Mom,
Y'all, these pork chops are so gorgeous.
Mama Cheatham, she says that they're very lean chops.
Yeah. It ain't giving me any grease. Not giving me any grease, y'all. That's okay. They will cook in that oven. And looking at how much they cooked here, I probably need to give them like 15 minutes to be sure. But like I said, you don't want to dry them out. Taking the thinner ones out. Come on, baby. Yes.
Miss Angela.
Y'all see those?
Angela Miller says, where are you all from?
Well, I've been living here for 40-something years. Almost 50 years. My kids were born here. I have 3 children. 2 of them are knocking on the door of 40. Then I have a 16-year-old. I'm 60. My husband will be celebrating his 72nd birthday at the beginning of April. At the beginning of April, he will be 72. All right, y'all.
I know you're
Look at that.
business all like that. Oh, my.
Oh, I got a a support. What is it called?
Miss Yolanda Jennings.
Super chat.
Just
Thank
said
you. Oh, my
$10.
Lord. Thank you. Look at those. Oh, my goodness. Y'all, I'm so excited. I've been doing this a while, and oh, my goodness, y'all are blessing me. Look at those pork chops. They're going in the oven, okay?
Ma, Sean says, invite me. I blended my Tupac, did it, the barbecue and poetic justice. Miss Stevenson says, Carrie, what is the all-purpose seasoning that you use?
I use adobo, and I use, watch out, oven opening. Adobo, and I use that Cavender's. I like that one. I got to move this
Latasha
grate.
Moore, I'm not sure what she's referring to because I stepped back for a second. She said, where's the 16 coming from?
What's 16?
I'm not sure.
What is her name?
Latasha Moore.
Miss Latasha Moore, what are you asking about 16? Oh, that's my baby girl's age.
Ma, I knew you didn't put my business out like that.
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, they're both in the oven, y'all.
Okay, Miss Angela Miller says, praise God.
These
That's
are
right.
done. These
I
are
don't know what
done.
she's referring to. Miss Chatham says, very good commentating. I don't know who she's referring to, but thank you.
Y'all, these apples are gonna be so good on them pork chops, y'all.
Mama
Oh
Calloway
my goodness
says
gracious.
that she's 70. Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Miss Angela Miller says that she's hungry. Me too.
Okay, so this water is boiling. It's boiling. Let's drop some salt. Okay, that's for the broccoli.
Ma, since you put my business out, did you say hello?
Hush, hush. Let me think.
Oh, Miss Latasha Morma, she says, I love your spirit.
Thank you. Thank you. And this broccoli only needs to steam for about 10 minutes or so. That's all. Okay? We like it soft, not mushy, but we like it soft. Everybody in here eats broccoli. In fact, we eat most vegetables. We are a vegetable and meat family. All right. Okay, so that's 49. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I'm not going anywhere yet because I want y'all to see these potatoes. Yes.
My Miss Princella Thomas, she says that she loves your spirit too and that it's very sweet.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let's put all this in the garbage. My husband was worried if he was going to be able to get something to eat before he goes to work. He's back at work, y'all. He's back at work.
Miss Angela Miller, she says you seem to enjoy cooking. It inspires her to want to be in the kitchen more.
Yes. Well, I like to eat, number one.
Well, it inspires someone.
I love to eat. And I told y'all before, my mother was up in age. She was 97. So y'all know she ain't play, right? So by me being the oldest girl, I had to get in there. By the time I was 11, 12, I was cooking, everyday meals. She would bake cakes from scratch. She would have me help her. But on the weekends that she couldn't help me, I would make box cakes. I would say, can you buy me a box cake and let me make it? And they would, okay, her and my father, they would. And gradually, you know, like I said, I like to eat number one. And my mother always said, when you get married, you got to feed your husband and you got to feed your kids. So it went from there, and I love it. I love it because I know I'm going to be eating it.
Miss Florina Major, she says, Mrs. Carey, your proper speech is one of the things that draw me to your channel.
Oh, goodness. Is it proper?
I think so. Miss Angela Miller, she says, you got to make a pound cake.
Oh, I've got pound cake videos out there. In fact, I just recently did one with the caramel sauce. It was just a basic cream cheese pound cake. I've got several pound cake videos out there. I have a sour cream pound cake out there.
Miss Angela Jennings, she says, oh, thank God your husband is back at work.
Yes, he's back at work.
She says
he loves it. He wanted to go back. He was ready.
My Sean says, I agree, she has a soothing effect on me, very familiar vibe, like comfort food. She says that her first video was 2022 Thanksgiving and she's been hooked.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm putting some butter in my broccoli, y'all. Got to have butter. Now, if you want to put cheese on there, you can, but we have cheese in the potatoes, which is more than enough, right? And those potatoes should be coming out. In fact, I'm going to turn this oven up. The potatoes should be coming out in about 5 minutes or so. Oh, yeah, because they're already starting to bubble around the edge. Oh, yeah, I got the timer on anyway.
Did I read this one? Miss Jenny says, oh, thank God your husband is back at work.
Yes. Yes.
Latasha Moore, she says, you're from up north, right? New York.
Yes. But many, many, many decades ago. Many decades ago. So how are you all doing today? What are you all cooking on this Saturday? If y'all see me looking over, I'm looking at a phone with the comments on it. What are y'all having for dinner tonight? And I know I missed some names on here and I apologize for it. But I'll go back. Now, they won't upload the chat until tomorrow morning, but I always go back and I look at it.
Miss Calloway says, glad your husband's at work. God answers prayers.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Oh, my goodness. I am so blessed to have y'all. Y'all don't know. I appreciate it. I've been doing this now for a little bit more than 2 years. I'm loving it. You know, I did get a little discouraged early on, but I'm glad you all are here. I am.
Miss Paula Grimes, she says, happy Saturday, Mrs. Carey. Enjoy your channel.
Hi, Miss Paula Grimes. I didn't see your name earlier.
Miss Princella Thomas, she says that she's having a T-bone steak.
All right. That's what I'm saying. Miss Ann Jordan says she's going to Popeyes. That's all right. Popeyes is okay every now and again. They're expensive, though.
Miss Aisha Spring says, I'm at work, supposed to be working, but she's sitting here watching your live.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Miss Shalana Jennings, she says, I love your kitchen setup, and she wishes that she had her oven in the wall.
Yeah, we had this kitchen redone. We've been in this house for 25 years. Calvin and I and the kids. We've been in here for 25 years. So a little more than 3 years ago, we had the kitchen redone. It's small. It's very small. But I was insistent on having 2 ovens. I didn't care where they had to stick them. Get them in there.
Miss Rhoda Stevenson said she had salmon patties and rice with mixed vegetables.
All right. That sounds good. Let's get these potatoes out, y'all. They are ready.
Miss Gwen Oglesby, she said that she just finished her Cajun chicken pasta. She says, tasty thanks to your great recipe.
Oh, good.
Someone says that she's having Rotella tonight.
Okay.
And Miss Angela Miller, she says she is about to prepare some rice and smothered chicken.
Oh, that sounds good. I love smothered chicken, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Love smothered chicken.
Miss Carolyn Smith says she's good to hear your hubby is back to work, meaning he is mending well.
Yes.
Miss Latasha Moore, she says, Saturday I do not cook, LOL, but I stumbled across your page about a month ago and been tuning ever since. Love it. Recipes are the bomb.
Thank you. I didn't usually cook on Saturdays either. Sometimes it was, you know, just go for yourself, hot dogs, or we eat out, fast food. But Calvin really doesn't like eating out at all. He just really doesn't, so we've never ate out a whole lot. Now, and Calvin does cook. He does cook. I know sometimes I make it sound like he doesn't, but Calvin cooks. Okay, let's pull these potatoes out and take a look at them, y'all. Probably could have got those potatoes a little bit browner on top. Let's turn this. I got it on 375.
Kimberly Yankee fan says, thanks to you, I'm making salmon cakes.
All right. Those are our potatoes, y'all. I probably could have let them get just a little bit browner, but look at them. They're bubbling all around. Let you know they are ready to eat.
My Angela Miller, she says, I am new, by the way, and started watching when I ran across your cream corn segment.
Well, welcome, Miss Angela Miller. Welcome.
Sean says, I'm glad you said that because I have a habit of giving up. I'm glad you stuck it out. We're checking for your notifications. Well, she's saying that she's checking for you now and that her notifications are on.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all. If you're a subscriber, and I hope you all are, you have to turn on your notification. Those are our, and see, they're not too soft, okay? Not too soft, but tender enough to eat. That's our broccoli. So I'm going to turn the broccoli off. The potatoes are out. And now the only thing is, are these pork chops, and I'm going to give them just a few minutes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Because I want to put some apples on one for y'all. Let me get a plate.
How many more minutes do you think?
Maybe 5. Y'all got 5 minutes? I want y'all to see these pork chops. Oh, is there anything I meant to ask y'all that I don't know if you all cook for Easter? But I've been trying to think of a couple of things that I might can do. Now, I know a lot of y'all on here cooks. I know that probably can cook better than I can, okay? But for those who don't, is there anything that you'd like me to do prior to Easter? Okay, like I'm going to prep my cornbread dressing prior to Easter, okay? And put it in the freezer. I'm going to prep my collard greens. I'm going to clean them, cut them up, and blanch them just for a few minutes in some salt water. Put those in the freezer. I'll do my sweet potato pies the night before. So if there's anything that you're interested in that maybe I can cook prior to, just let me know, okay? And we can do it together.
Let's see. Oh, no. Miss Chatham says, I love your kitchen from what she can see.
Thank you. It's a small kitchen. You're not missing much. Let me wash my hands.
Miss Angela Miller says, yes, bring it. Miss Janet Faircloud says, yes, I have a lot of time. And Miss Angela F says that she had a stroke in 2021.
Oh,
and it
sorry
left
to hear
her
that, Miss
paralyzed. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
She says she can't wait to start walking again so that she can get back in the kitchen and try some of your recipes.
Oh, I bet.
Miss Sharon Sharp says, hello, Karen.
Hi, Miss Sharon Sharp. I'm just putting some of these scallions on the top, y'all, because I like raw scallions. And when I say I mean the whole family, because they've gotten accustomed to my cooking.
Miss Bertha Williams says sweet potato pies recipe, please.
Oh yeah, in fact, I have a couple of sweet potato pies out there on a video. 2 of them.
My Miss Patricia Jackson says, "Oh, you asked, so I made dinner early: barbecue ribs, risotto, fresh string beans."
Oh wow! Now you know I've never made risotto. I've always wanted to know how to make it, but I've never made it. In fact, I don't even know if I've ever had it.
Miss Margaret Parker says, "I'm thinking of lollipop lamb chops and ham for Easter."
Oh, okay. We eat a lot of lamb here too. I don't do the lollipop because they're expensive. We get the ones without the the long part on them. We get the less expensive ones. Let's put it that way. But we eat a lot of lamb in here.
And I think Miss Angela Miller is referring to what you asked about Easter, but she said candied yams.
Oh yeah, we can do candied yams. I fix those almost every weekend. Let's take these chops out. Y'all, I'm bringing the chops out so we can see them. Let's make some space here.
Miss Cheatham says, "I used to try and bake cakes when she was younger on Sundays, but she said her mom was giving it to the birds on Monday." Oh my goodness. But she says that she's gotten much better now.
Well, good. We got to start somewhere. Y'all, look at these chops. Look at those chops, y'all. Are they beautiful or what? And I wanted y'all to see them. I'm going to cut into one. And if I need to put them back in there for 5 minutes, I will. But I wanted y'all to see these before we get off, okay? Let me get a plate.
My Chris Forge says, "Hello from Phoenix, Arizona. So sorry I'm late. Everything looks so delicious, as always, love."
Thank you. Let's get some of these. Let's get one of these chops here. Because Calvin is waiting to eat.
I'm gone. It's too late.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to do until 6.
Mom, Miss Carolyn Smith says, "Yes, waiting to see the entire meal." Miss Yolanda Jennings says, "My mom passed away at 68."
I like this one.
Well, listen. She says, "My mom passed away at 68 years old last year, so I'm not sure what Easter dinner is going to look like this year."
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That was young. That was very young.
Miss Sharp says, sorry that I'm late. I'll have to go back and watch the full video."
Yes,
Enjoy
please
your
do.
videos. You have a sweet spirit. The chops look delicious. Fran Reddick says, "Hello, those chops look great."
Yes, yes.
Miss Cheatham says, "Fried catfish and potatoes."
Oh, good. That
Someone
sounds good.
says, "Sweet potato pie Easter." She's asking, can you make that for Easter?
Yes. The sweet potato pies, I'm going to do a live the day before Easter. If that's okay. If that's okay. I'm going to do a live. Let's get into these potatoes, y'all. Mercy, mercy.
Miss Patricia Jackson, excuse me. She says, "Those loaded potatoes look delicious."
Yes, they do.
Miss Parker, Mom, she says, "My Lord, they look gorgeous. I'm salivating over here." Miss Lockwood says, "Oh my, everything looks so delicious." Oh, Miss Fairclough says, "Miss Carrie, I made your cream pound cake. Great reviews."
Oh, well, good. Good.
I don't know what this is, but Miss Epps is asking if you've ever made a tomato pie.
No,
wonder
I
if
have
it's-
not, y'all. Look at that pork chop with those apples. Y'all. Ask Calvin, does he have time to eat this plate? He got time. Look at those potatoes, y'all. Mercy, mercy. Yes. And I know it's going to be good, y'all. It's got to be, right? You can't go wrong with the potatoes. They're easy. It's just potatoes and whatever you put in it. Okay? Let's cut this pork chop. Let's cut it. Oh, sucky. O-M-G.
I'll take it to him.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to eat this, y'all. But I want to show y'all the inside. Show you it is not dry. Look at that pork chop. It's got some fat on it. Don't worry about it. Look at that See the inside of that?
Mom, Audrey McCann.
My word.
She said your food looks delicious.
Now I know this is his pork chop, but I'm fixing to eat this piece.
Yolanda
Right.
Jennings, she said looks delicious.
Here, take this to him.
Miss Sharp said that if Calvin doesn't
Oh,
eat
here
it,
he
she
is.
will.
Y'all, that pork chop is so juicy.
Miss Aisha Screen says, I'm going to pray God puts a cookbook in your future. Yes, maybe an ebook. Miss Parker
This
says,
pork chop is so
go
juicy.
ahead on and feed Mr. Calvin. He's ready.
He got his plate, y'all. Okay.
Miss Priscilla Thomas says, oh my goodness, please stop. If he doesn't eat it, I will. Miss Yolanda Jenkins put in
that pork chop
quotation
is
marks. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to y'all to get a knife. Oh my goodness, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me today. This was fun. We are going to enjoy this meal, okay? Thank you for the super chats. To those who gave me the super chats, y'all don't know. Thank you, okay? I'm going to be back Tuesday morning for breakfast. If you want to join me there, I'd appreciate it, okay? Let me see. I hope I have spoken to everyone. I don't know. Y'all have a great evening. Have a great rest of your weekend. I should have a Sunday's dinner video up tomorrow, I hope. Okay, I'm trying. But thank you. Okay, y'all remember when you get off, like the video for me, please. That helps so much for my video to just get out there so people will know I'm here. Okay, share it. Share it with some folks who want to learn how to cook or who just like watching folks cook. Okay. Comment, which you always do, and subscribe to my channel if you have not. I hope there aren't anybody or isn't anybody on here who is not a subscriber, okay? Yes. If you're not, hit that button and hit your notification buttons, okay? Because as long as I'm not working, I'll be doing a little bit more than usual, okay? I love y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you real soon, okay? Bye-bye.